All right, George Rose, just at the press conference, Sam Goodman, Tszyu-Sebastian, Harry Garside's return. A lot of interesting moments up there today.
There was a lot that I didn't expect leading into it. There's, I mean, everything's sort of been floating smooth leading up to this. Everything's been going good for the event, and then we had a few curveballs thrown at us there today. Ahmed Redda's team putting up $100,000 to switch opponents and get a shot with Harry Garside.
Why wouldn't Harry Garside take that money? I would.
No, well, yeah. Harry's got too much cash at the moment. He's too flush with cash. No, Harry said he shook hands with Charlie Bell. He said he's a man of his word. He'll take that fight, and he said he's open to having that fight in the future. I think it's a really exciting fight for the future. Both of these guys are on track to be really good Australian boxers, and I'm looking forward to making that in the future. The fact that Ahmed was willing to do that here, it shows that he's willing to put it all on the line for a shot at Harry Garside.
What are you expecting from Harry? Because there's no guarantees that he'll make it in the pros. What are you expecting?
No, well, I think he's still. It's a opportunity for him to prove himself. This is a proving grounds here. Is that he's done so many great things for Australian boxing in the amateurs. He's had a great celebrity career away from boxing. It's almost like he's a Ryan Garcia of Australia. He's got this celebrity following. He's just got to be able to convert him over to follow him on his pro boxing journey. So if he can attract the fans the way that he does away from boxing, if he can attract them to boxing, he can be an absolute superstar of Australian boxing.
Sam Goodman, a lot on the line in this fight. Saw an in-away fight on the weekend, a great performance. What did you make of that fight, and what's at stake here for Sammy?
In-away's a beast. I've got so much respect for him as a fighter. The way that he was able to claw back from the canvas and really show why he's undisputed. He absolutely deserves to be undisputed. I thought his opponent fought a great fight. I thought that he fought to his strengths and he threw everything at it. I love seeing that. I love seeing a fight where somebody puts their balls on the line. He's got an opportunity to be undisputed, and I thought he took that opportunity and gave it his best. Inoue was just too good. The only person that I think that can beat Inoue is Sam Goodman. Sam Goodman's got a complete different style to the rest of them. Sam Goodman just needs his shot. He's still undefeated, still the best fighter in the super bantamweight division other than Inoue, and they need to settle it. They need to. If Inoue wants to prove that he is the best in the super bantamweight division, he has to fight Sam Goodman first to know that he's conquered this division.
There you go. Tim Tszyu broke some news a couple of weeks ago. He's set for the rematch against Fundora. It's looking like July 19th, but there's some big names on the card as well. Talking Manny, Pacquiao-Barios. What can you say?
Yeah, look, I'm just excited to get across there. I'm excited to see Tim get his opportunity to showcase what he is, what he can really offer. I don't think the last few visits to the US went the way that we'd planned for Tim to be able to show everyone that he is the best in the division, that he wants his belt. So I'm looking forward to that, the Fundora fight. I think Fundora's done well as a champion to date, and it's time to part with that belt. And I think Tim will put on a show for Australia. Tim will remind everyone as well. I think it's a chance for people to remind everyone just how good Tim is and to get that belt again.
Pacquiao-Barios on the card, maybe?
Yeah, look.
It was in the paper. It was in the paper the other day. So is that... if that was to happen, that would be enormous for Tim Tszyu.
Look, I love Pac-Man. I still remember the Suncorp fight when he had thousands of fans there in Brisbane. He's got such a big support, such a big following. He's one of the greatest fighters that we've had in the last 20 years. What he's achieved, the support that he has, I love Manny Pacquiao as a fighter, and for him to, if that's the plan, that's the way everything's going, I'll be excited. I'd be buying tickets to a Pacquiao fight anyway. So if we're there for it as well, then that's even better.
So perhaps an official announcement from PBC in the next couple of weeks?
Yeah, look, hopefully.
surely something.
No, every time I give you an exclusive, you don't want to run with it. So I've got no exclusives.
On the No Limit Knob Jockey, apparently. You see that?
Who gave you that one?
Some guy on YouTube called me the No Limit Knob Jockey. So I'm running with it.
Well, what can you do? We're putting on a show a month. You're reporting on boxing. You got to follow what we're doing. Right. No one else is putting all these fighters on in Australia. So you've got to get out here and report on it. So that's one thing that you do is that you turn up for Australian fighters. So I'll give you that.
Might see some other guys on that card like Liam Wilson, Sam Goodman as well, perhaps, if he gets through this fight.
Yeah, look, well, it all depends on what happens with him over the coming months. So we're looking to get everyone back in action, get them busy. I saw Navarrete fought on the weekend as well, controversial fight there. So one of Liam's old foes from the past. So Liam Wilson is still sitting at the top of his division and looking for big opportunities. So there'll be big fights coming for him soon, and we've got Liam Paro coming back soon too. So good time to be an Australian boxer.
And Tim's fight might impact Nikita's return as well. Perhaps I saw Glenn Jennings say that his fight might be pushed back a bit more. What can you say on that?
Yeah, look, I think Nikita might be back around August. I'm really keen to get Nikita back in the ring. I do miss him when he's not fighting. He's one of my, I've got a soft spot for Nikita. He's a favourite fighter of mine. He puts everything on the line and scares the shit out of us every time he fights. So it's I do enjoy that. I enjoy seeing Nikita fight. So we've got to get him back in the ring ASAP.
There you go. Thanks, George.
Thank you.